ads on Patreon, supporting this channel, my content, my partner. Thank you, Rosa, and Independent Left News. Definitely check out Independent Left News. So this is pretty interesting. We have AOC here in this short little clip. Looks like talking into her phone in her car about why it's super important that you need to vote no, I should say, on the recall effort against Gavin Newsom in California. And then as, Nick, Fred Hampton leftist says, AOC is raising more awareness for keeping a corrupt politician in power than she did for the Medicare for All marches. And I mean, that's true. She was frankly silent on the Medicare for All marches that were happening in it's like 50 plus cities across the U.S. a month or two ago. Not a mention, not a peep by her or really any other members of the squad or so-called other members of the, Congressional Progressive Caucus, Bernie, etc. Completely silent on the subject. But California, you got to keep that neoliberal Gavin Newsom as governor. That's the top of our priority. Not getting you health care, not raising awareness to make sure everybody has universal health care so we don't have tens of thousands of people dying each year in the U.S. because of that. Not canceling student loan debt, not ending the wars, not scaling back the military-industrial complex. What's super important right now is that we keep this corrupt, corporatist politician in power in California. That's what we need to be focused on. So vote no. I mean, Jesus Christ. And she's also wearing a Abolish ICE hat in this short clip. How is Gavin Newsom? Is he for abolishing ICE? The answer would be no. State lawmakers urged Newsom to stop transferring people in prison to ICE in pandemic, July 6, 2020. So she's wanting you to support a politician. Again, all the while she's wearing a Abolish ICE hat. She wants you to support this politician who has been transferring people from prison to ICE to get deported and held in these completely inhumane and disgusting conditions during a fucking pandemic. But she's wearing a Abolish ICE hat. Make that make sense. Square peg, round hole. You can't fucking do it. Jesus Christ, dude. Dozens of state lawmakers called on Governor Gavin Newsom Monday to stop California prison officials from transferring people to federal immigration detention during the coronavirus pandemic. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I mean, this is what she's devoting some energy and time on, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's minuscule. We didn't see her again lift a finger to talk about the March for Medicare for All events happening again, 50 plus fucking cities across the U.S. a couple months ago. Can't be bothered to speak up or lend your support to that. But getting people to support this corrupt politician, this one who is in complete support of ICE, doesn't support abolishing it, and you're telling us to vote, telling people in California, I should say, to vote no on that while you're wearing a Abolish ICE hat. Like, literally, what the fuck? Let's see. He's also doesn't support Medicare for All. Flipping and flopping on Medicare for All. These things take time now to continue to be a guiding beacon for where we're trying to go. That, again, just fucking more neoliberal platitudes and bullshit. And this is who AOC thinks people should be supporting by voting no. How about instead of propping up this corrupt politician who doesn't support abolishing ICE, like you claim to do, and like the hat says that you're wearing, how about maybe during the recall campaign, why not actually prop up a candidate who supports the working class, the interests of people in California and abroad, maybe who somebody wouldn't be handing people over to ICE during a pandemic, maybe somebody who supports Medicare for all, maybe somebody who's not a corrupt neoliberal politician. But no, AOC, she thinks otherwise. Look at that. There's Abolish ICE. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this was during her Instagram story, it looks like.
Yes, now listen. If you live in California, there's probably a ballot in your mailbox on a recall election. Please find that thing, vote no, stick that sucker right back in your mailbox, because the options are back. Yes, now listen.
Options are bad or something. I don't know what. Let's see, is there another thread in this? Yeah, so. I mean, again, it's very telling what these politicians are willing to use their time to speak out about. Again, I don't think she even made a Instagram story about, raising awareness about the March for Medicare marchers, as Nick at Socialist MMA is pointing out there. AOC turned out to be the greatest PR gift the Democratic Party could ever hope for. SMH, I think that's fairly accurate. The Abolish ICE hat is killing me. Resisting state violence and crimes against humanity is just a brand for her right now. She's been convinced that Larry Elder is the only recall candidate and automatically wins if Newsom is recalled, like they're trying to convince CA voters. Yeah, here we go. Yes, see, a lot of people are getting it. I don't get the Abolish ICE hat while endorsing Newsom, who is famous for turning over more kids to ICE than any other mayor when he was in San Francisco. Maybe she's trolling, and then we see what he's done as governor as well. You'd think someone who rolls around an Abolish ICE cap would be more critical of a president who hasn't cut their budget at all, has doubled the number of detainees since the beginning of the year, but nope, he's still exceeding expectations. Clown emoji. Yeah, there's a picture of Shama Sawant, a socialist member of the Seattle City Council. And again, it's let's see, that wasn't the one I was looking for. Here we go. And again, this recall, if it went through, which again, it seems like the polls and what I've heard, more than likely Newsom would probably, or I mean, I should say this recall would more than likely get voted down unless voter turnout is very low. So this guy, nut job, all these Republicans are frankly nut jobs, would probably be worse than Newsom. This is the only Democrat running, 29. Kevin Paffrath, Democrat, 29, Ventura, California. Real estate broker, bought his first home at 19, YouTube channel, 1.6 million subs, nice. Likes blockchain, crashing Newsom campaign events, dislikes identity politics, censorship. They even question 2 on the ballot blank. But again, he's just another neoliberal hack. Nothing I see in his platform would be any probably substantive difference over Newsom. So one of the things, let's see, would eliminate state income tax in the first 250K earn. Fully funding police. That's not how you actually reduce crime, you fucking idiot. No further COVID lockdowns. Wants to build a water pipeline from Mississippi River to California. How about maybe, addressing climate change, eco-socialist Green New Deal? Probably be also helpful. Let's see. He wants to start a daily vlog on his work as governor to boost transparency. California's beautiful. We've just lost our ed. Okay, now I'm curious to let's see. So this is the character in the media that they keep, bringing up when talking about this recall election. Larry Elder, 69 Repub. home, Los Angeles. The Larry Elder Show. Former trial attorney, small business owner, World War II vet, owned a restaurant. Teacher dislikes teachers unions, government welfare programs, climate change alarmist. So again, he would be worse than Gavin Newsom. Again, Gavin Newsom is really shitty himself, so it's pretty bad when you have people worse than Newsom, right? Wants to help people become self-sufficient, empowering religious and nonprofits. Jesus. Would suspend California Environmental Quality Act. No minimum wage. Oppose defunding the police. Jesus. Repeal mask mandates. And the requirement that state workers get COVID-19 vaccination, state of emergency. Overturn Roe v. Wade. God damn. So again, he would be, without question, a worse governor, worse leader than Gavin Newsom, even with all of Gavin Newsom's failures. We'll click on one more. Caitlyn Jenner, 71, Malibu, expensive zip code there. Likes deregulation, flying planes, Trump in 2024, socialism, cancel culture, transgender females and female sport. Let's see. Veto any tax increase. Fully fund the police. Oppose critical race. Oh man. Finish the border wall. So again, all these fucking candidates are whole. Anyway, there's one more. Mayor San Diego, 54. End state income taxes on individuals making less. I'm fine with that, frankly. Wants to enforce no camping laws, so he's anti-homeless. Wants to criminalize homeless. Mask mandate, so he wants more people to die. Oppose vaccine mandates. Let's see. So he's like, seems like the least right wing of the Republican candidates. That was Kevin, right? Rancho Santa Fe Republican, 66. Likes bears, zero minimum wage, small. Jesus. That's funny. Throwing shade at one of the other candidates. Let's see. Would rescind mask mandates, opposing vaccine and testing requirements for teachers. Natural gas. And sanctuary state designation. Wants to board the border wall. So another just really disgusting white supremacist enemy of the working class. We met Kevin. We met Caitlyn. This is her last. Kevin Kelly, 36, Republican, Rockland. Jesus. Wants to redirect projects. What? Jesus. Oppose mask mandates for students and teachers. So again, more support of just death. Critical race opposes that. Opposes sanctuary state. Doesn't want undocumented folks to get benefits. Boom. So there you go. Another fucking corporatist, white supremacist hack. He would be the best option out of the six. And again, it ain't much, but Jesus Christ. Very, very interesting. But again, this is pretty on brand for AOC at this point. Shilling for, corrupt Democratic politician while wearing a Abolish ICE hat. A politician who doesn't support that, who as mayor, somebody had pointed out, sent a lot of kids to ICE, and as governor has done the same fucking thing. So what do you think? Let me know down below. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. Peace. All part of the people.